Kit, congratulations on the episode of Modern Love. It's such a fascinating series. Love these standalone pieces. How nice was it for you to film a rom-com after years of heavy fur coats and basically snow?
Yeah, thank you, Zuri. It was really refreshing, actually.
Okay.
And on top of that, because I played, I've said this to a few people, but I played a character that was probably the least comic character TV has ever seen. So to do something that was a bit funnier and a bit lighter was refreshing. So also, over the time since Thrones finished, I've really enjoyed doing a few anthology things, because playing a single character for 8 years, deprives you of the chance to go and do lots of different things, and to jump in and do a single episode of something is something that's quite appealing to me, actually.
Yeah, you're able to just get in and out in a sense. Talk to me a little bit about your episode, right? We've got strangers on a train. It's old school and the most modern of times. What was it like mostly filming on that train? And then also during COVID, which was obviously a very big part of your storyline.
Well, I mean, one of the interesting things about Modern Love is it feels a little bit like an indie movie with a big budget. It's got this nice sort of smallish crew, an intimate feel. It's a little chamber piece, and yet it's got the kind of budget of Amazon behind it to do some really cool stuff with. And so that actual carriage of that train, the first time I've seen it, it was a set, and the outside was this moving. It had like video screens on the outside that make you feel like you were moving. So
Mhm.
working on that train was really quite bizarre and odd and unique. What was the second part to your question? Sorry, I've forgotten.
Oh no, mostly that. I mean, filming on the train, obviously the technical parts of it, but then also during COVID, in the middle of a pandemic, that changed production for all of us, right?
Yeah, it was, I mean, working during the pandemic and with everything that comes with that is not ideal. It's
Mhm.
necessary, but it's not ideal. And not being able to see people's faces is always a little bit distressing, I guess, for everyone. But it's the fact we got it done. I mean, this whole, from speaking to the producers on this, only being part of one episode of it, but
Mhm.
speaking to the producers, the logistical nightmare this was to actually get done is a
Yeah.
feat unto itself, and I just applaud them for having produced this through the pandemic and getting it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of modern love, you and Rose are the very definition of it. You met on set for Thrones and you became a dad to a baby boy this year. So congratulations. What's surprised you most about fatherhood?
What surprised me most, that I think the thing that surprised me most was sort of quite, they tell you but they don't tell you. Like, everyone
Mhm.
goes, look, it's big. What you're about to go through is big, and no way of knowing that until it happens.
Yeah.
And then you kind of, what surprised you is you go, oh, this goes on forever. Like, you don't get a break from it. You just like, no, every day I wake up and I look after this little human, and
Yeah.
now we're part of a unit together. I think the thing that surprises me most about fatherhood is you are now a unit, the three of you,
Mm,
and that's a whole new dynamic you need to find.
yeah.
And pretty much find every day as he grows and changes, and how does that change you? And it's a beautiful thing. It really
Oh,
is.
that is lovely. Look, I just got a puppy last week and I can barely handle her. I can't even imagine what to start for kids.
I had a puppy. We had a puppy in the year leading up to our son's birth, and it's not so different, you know.
Okay. Okay. So I stand forewarned. This is my practice.
It's great practice, is all I can say. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Fans went wild when we saw you pop up in the Friends reunion. Who would have thought that you were such a fan? Absolutely loved it. What did the Friends cast think about your cameo?
I've no idea.
Gotta talk to him.
I'd love to
Okay.
meet any of them. I think I've met Jennifer Aniston in passing at an award ceremony once, and that's as close as I've come. But yeah, I was a huge fan of that show. And talking of comedy, I mean, I just think that during that series, there was some of the best comic actors,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, it's sort of thing you watch it, as an actor, you grow up watching something like that, and inadvertently you learn so much about timing and performance and bravery in comedy. And you know, I'm sure I would have, I do pull on things that I've seen them do in if I'm doing a comedic role.
Mm-hmm. You said that you would be a part of the Geller family. Ross or Monica?
Ross.
Ross.
Yeah.
Why Ross? Just because he's not Monica?
Because yeah, I'm the subject of many a joke amongst my friends, and I feel like Ross is that as well. He's the kind of one who gets stitched up. I'm Ross, I think.
Got it. Okay, copy that. And lastly, the Olympics, of course, are happening right now. So many people being more open about their mental health. Simone Biles, most recently. What is your advice to people out there who might be struggling or having a tough go at it?
It's the same advice that I'm sure everyone would give, which is to talk, to open up. And I give that advice especially to men who I think might find it harder. And to try, and I think for me, what's been very important regarding mental health is to try and keep things in the day, to not look too far ahead, to just deal with the day as is, the next 24 hours. That's the advice I give.
Present. That's awesome. Kit, well, thank you so much. Congratulations on your episode of Modern Love, Amazon Prime. We will be tuned in. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zuri. Nice to speak to you.